Hey everyone, this is Geek with me. This is going to be my DC Legends of Tomorrow, Episode 1, Season 3, a Rubicon breakdown. Make sure to let me know what your thoughts of the first episode are in the comment section below. The opening scene was awesome. Got the Wave Rider crashing in LA 2017, just seconds after Season 2 finished. You hear Professor Stein reiterating the first rule of time travel, which is do not interact with yourself in a time period that you have already been to. Followed by the T-Rex charging at the team, and all of a sudden it disappears. And lo and behold, who appears? Rip Hunter. He's there to disassemble the team he put together, which I think was a nice little touch. Following the team being disassembled, they kind of break down what each person has been up to. I think some of the cooler things, some of the Easter eggs, being hired at some little, as we would probably guess, a Bed Bath & Beyond type place, being hired after being dead twice. The throwback with Ray giving his company and pretty much all of his money to Felicity and it just getting dumped down the drain. Steel with Kid Flash in Central City. Could that Kid Flash cameo mean something later on in the season? I guess we'll find out. You get the breakdown with what's going on with Firestorm, Stein and Jax kind of doing their own thing, only meeting together once a week so they don't, implode on each other. You get Jax, who's kind of said that he dropped out of school because it wasn't as cool being an engineer in real life as it was being on a time-traveling ship. And last but not least, you get to see Rory sitting on a beach, which eventually sets up the whole episode of a Rubicon. As we know, the show itself is supposed to be funny and lighthearted. So I thought one of the cool things was King Arthur, when he was being chased down, or not chased down, but being arrested and brought back. You see Sarah kind of hiding from him. That was an Easter egg to last season when they visited him and the knights at the round table. One of the big questions I had, though, out of the episode was Rip's soft spot for the Legends. Could it be for what may come at the end of the season or what's going to happen throughout the end of the season that they kind of talked about at the end of the episode? Taking down a fiercer enemy. Some of the other Easter eggs or references in the show was the Amazon Queen from Caesar to Sarah. Firestorm referencing Ares, the god of war, even though they were fighting the Romans, which had really nothing to do with the Greeks. You get the little throw from the two bros. You got Ray and Steel high-fiving when they talked about the Legion of Doom, which kind of leads to one of the big questions, or another big question. Amaya going back to 1942 with the knowledge of what her presence is and what it's going to lead to for her family. Knowing all of this, is that going to have an effect, which I think it will, and have a downfall for what the Legends and the Time Bureau are trying to do? They're trying to stop all of these aberrations and all of this stuff, but her knowing all of this, does that affect her destiny? Kind of get a glimpse of it when she takes down the Caucasian men that are going to try to come in and pillage and destroy her village. So has she just now altered the timeline, leaving the Bureau scared of what's going to rise of it? Make sure you let me know what I may have missed in the show and share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe to stay up to date. Till next time, geek on.